Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Astro Wanderer. Today, you might hear some noise because I have a little cat here with me, Ikea. You might see her. There you go. Are you gonna stay here with me or are you gonna go somewhere while I record this? But yeah, she's a Leo cat, so she needs a lot of attention. Anyways, I'm back here today with another episode of the Astro Wanderer. But before we go into that, I have something important to say. First of all, if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're listening this to the podcast and you're not subscribed or follow me, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm taking this, it's a joke. I'm taking this from like one of my favorite YouTuber, Kevin Lang. And it's true because if you really want to support somebody, a creator, follow them. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now if you're on YouTube. Follow me on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Wherever you're listening this from, and also comment, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, give it love, because this is the only way, like that, the free way that you can support us creators. And if you don't follow me yet, go on Instagram at the Astro Wanderer, at my personal profile. I am Luana Bossetti, because using all this platform, it's amazing. And if you are a small creator, you really need to put a lot of effort for people to see you, and not because of like we want the followers or the likes or all of that. It's because we want our content to be seen and to reach our ideal clients. So make sure to go and subscribe wherever you're watching or listening this to, and connect with me on Instagram where I have lives. I'm doing a live on Instagram challenge every day. So I teach astrology there, I teach astrocartography, I do rituals. So make sure to connect with me there, and I can connect with you that you're listening or watching to the podcast on a deeper level. So make sure to join my community there as well. Um, Anything else I wanted to say before starting? Oh, yes. And if you're not signed up yet, you are not late, because tomorrow, if you listen to this on the day that it airs, but even if you don't, tomorrow I'm going to do a new moon event with one of my favorite creators and collaborators, Carly at Rise with Carly on Instagram. You can also find her on my podcast. She came in, I think, a year and a half ago, I think, or maybe 2 years at this point. But anyways, Carly and I, we're gonna do a new moon in Leo release ritual, because there's so much fire and air in the sky right now. And so we really want to channel that fire, do a release ritual so that we can let go of the fire that we don't need, and then channel the, I don't want to say good fire, but channel that fire, that passion into creation, connecting to the inner child. And then Carly is going to ground us back to earth with a Reiki infused grounding meditation. And I will talk about astrology there as well. So it's a beautiful space to connect, to learn more about astrology, to work with this, with the moon. There will be a new moon in Leo, which is a perfect time to really work with the new moon as well. And also to connect with other people that are interested in the same thing as you. So make sure to check the link in the show notes and join us tomorrow for our event. I think that was all. Yeah, the following and the event. And today I'm coming here, maybe for the first time ever since I started this YouTube channel. Because when I do it on podcast, like using my voice, it's different because you guys don't see me, like you were not able to see me on the podcast when I did it before, because it was only audio. So I could flow and move and all of that. But I always had like some notes or something like this. that sometimes I didn't even use. But, anyways, this time I decided, okay, I've done this morning a facilitation in a program, business program that I'm doing with Shine with Sophie on Instagram. And it's really about like becoming an embodied facilitator. What does it mean to really embody your work and then take your clients on a journey with me? I don't know if you've seen me shifting in the past month or so, but that's because of all the work that I've been doing in that program. But so today I did a workshop there, like as a part of the program. And I was like, I want to bring this also on the podcast because this tool that I taught there, it's actually one of my favorite astrology tools. And you can use in your day-to-day life because, as you know, my mission is to really bring astrology down to earth and to really use it as a compass to connect home to yourself and create the life that you desire. So I decided, okay, I'm going to come here and talk about this beautiful tool with you as well and give you a little bit about what the tool is about, the topic, and then give you a rundown of all the science in this topic. So and give you like some practical things that you can use to bring you back home and like create the life that you desire using astrology. What am I talking about? Maybe you were wondering. The tool that I'm talking about today, it's the progressed moon. What the fuck is the progress moon? So, in astrology, maybe you're familiar with your big three, which are your sun, moon, and rising. If you want to go into detail about that, just make sure to go on my website, luanabossetti.com / resources, and you have a free guide on how to discover your big three. I also have an episode here on YouTube and on my podcast where I talk about your big three, how you can find them and how you can use them. And I actually suggest you to go to that episode first if you haven't listened to that yet, so you can understand a little bit about like your natal moon. Because today I'm going to talk about the progress moon, which is different. So you have your birth chart by IKEA. You have your birth chart that it's your astrological DNA that never changes. It stayed the same, and that's like your big three are like your compass back home, like your home base, where like your birth chart is like your home base where you always have, but then you always want to travel different places, right? If you are a traveler like me, you like to go and wander in different places, different cultures. And also, like, yes, we can have our own base, we can have our home, which is also our body, if we look at it in a holistic way. But also, our body keeps growing, learning, evolving. So, the progress moon, it's actually the evolution of your emotional realm because the moon represents the emotion, your comfort zone, your home, like how you feel at home, how you feel when nobody is watching, like really what are your needs, how you like really fulfill those needs. How do you what you need emotionally? That's your moon. Your progress moon, it's the evolution of that. Every 2.5 years, the moon, the progress moon, moves into a different sign. So every 2.5 years, you will have a different chapter in your life. Um, and that's why I love to use this tool because it really aligns you towards like the chapter that you're in right now. Because yeah, life is big, but there are a lot of different chapters and seasons that we're in. And so the progress moon is like the chapter, the season that you are in right now. And that's why I love it so much. I'm currently in a Pisces progress moon, but that started 6 months ago. And I was really able to see like the evolution of myself from like 6 months to today, and even before when I was following and living my progress moon in Aquarius. But I will explain you all of that in just a minute. But yeah. The progress moon, it's really your evolution of emotion and the chapter that you are in. If you don't know how to calculate your progress moon, okay, I'll give you the easy tool because if you are in astrology, like if you speak astrology, you can go in your birth chart, astro.com, click on the three lines and go into like free horoscope and then extended chart selection. and then you can go to the progression and see the progress moon. However, I know that can be complicated, so I put a link in the show notes where even if you don't know anything about astrology or your moon sign and all of that, you can put your birth details there, and it tells you in which chapter, progress moon chapter, you are in right now, and it tells you like from today, you can put it from today into the next 10 years, and you will see like when the moon will shift, so you will see all the timeline of your progress moon. So I highly suggest you, before we get into that, to do that, so you know when I'm referring to the different sign, what is your progress moon sign and the chapter. And if you want to go even deeper, if you also check, if you use the tool that I said, the first tool for people that speak astrology, if you know also the house that it's in, that you will know the area of your life that you are called to, you are called to really like put your energy into. Okay. She's such a Leo. But anyways, so, okay, do that. Once you get that tool and you know, okay, my progress moon is in Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, whatever it is, keep it there because I'm gonna go on a rundown through all the signs for you. So you can like know a little bit what this chapter is about. But before we do that, I want to focus on the element as well, which is something that it's so important, and so many astrologers leave it out, don't think about it. But I think already it can give you a little bit of flavor around your progress moon, and then like when you go into the sign, that's even deeper. But if you are in a chapter of your progress moon in fire, meaning Aries, Sagittarius and Leo, you are in a shine your light chapter, initiation chapter. You are in your like really taking the stage chapter. It's fire. So you are in a quick chapter, in a chapter that is asking you to move fast, to do things, put yourself out there, to really shine your life bright. So this is really an extroverted chapter. Instead, if you are on your Earth chapter, and by Earth I mean Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you are in a more grounded, settled chapter. This is not moving as fast as fire. It's really asking you to come back home, to ground yourself, so that you are actually um, able to set the foundation, to create a base for something, whether you are like creating a new business, or like taking the business to the next level, or like embody, like connecting to your body, to your home, to your house, planning something. This is a slower, more introverted chapter. Chapter 3, if you are in an air sign chapter, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, that's again an extroverted chapter, and it's really about connecting to your voice. To your voice, if Gemini, connecting to other people and like really connecting to the collective, to society, and break free, like move fast, like air, like the wind. It really create a lot. And last but not least, if you are on a water chapter like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, it's again an internal chapter. It's like some like relating to your feelings, to your home, to go deeper, or to clear the karma and close the chapter. So this is a little bit about the elements. So make sure to comment on YouTube, comment on Spotify. Let me know in which chapter you are in, and if this resonates and lands with you, I would like to hear from you. Also because I like it came clear to me that I want to do more like teaching, more workshop, more master classes, more even a program. So I'm birthing all of that right now, and I'm gonna announce something real soon. But make sure also to be in my Dreamers letter. You can find the link in the show notes because I feel like I will be announcing something soon. First will be a free space for you where you can get a little bit in my space, in my energy, and what it feels like to be in a workshop with me using astrology and interact. And it's very much interactive, engaging. Like here, obviously, I'm speaking in front of a camera, but when I'm on Zoom, I like to engage and see if the things land with the people as well. And you can have a taste of that, like on my lives on Instagram. I would love to get more people live with me so I could have that live interaction with people. So make sure to follow me at the Astro Wanderer on Instagram. But yeah, sign up to the Dreamers letter. That's where I send all my like weekly updates. I also give you an astro update of the week, a ritual of the week, and teach you something there as well. So make sure to join my community there. And then once we look a little bit about the element and we get like a taste of what this chapter will be, I really would like to go one by one into all the signs briefly, because to give you an idea of what this chapter look like for you. Okay. So again, make sure you know where it is. And if you know the house as well, that's very easy. Like I will tell you, like there are 12 houses in astrology. Each house represent like an area of life. So I will give you a brief rundown on the houses, just real quick with one word, so you know what is the area of your life that you are called to embrace. So if the first house, it's all about yourself, your self-identity. Second house, it's about personal resources, money, values, possessions, skills. Third house, it's about your immediate environment. It's about communication, learning. Fourth house, it's about home, inner world, your feeling, your roots, your like generational pattern. Fifth house, it's all about your inner child, your creativity. Sixth house is all about your body, your in how you like use your body, be embodied, your daily routines, and then how you show up to the world. Seventh house, it's all about like partnership that can be romantic or business or whatever. Eighth house, it's all about deep inner work, really, that energy of let go, death, and rebirth. And rebirth. Ninth house, it's all about expanding your horizon to travel through new beliefs, to education. 10th house, it's all about career and your purpose. 11th house, it's all about group contribution, really. Aspiration, community, friends. And 12th house, it's all about spirituality, like your inner world, your connection to spirit. So if you know which area of your life your moon, your progress moon is transitioning, then you know which area, the house that your progress moon is transitioning, then you know which area of your life we're talking about here. For me, it's my sixth house right now. So health, routines, and be at service to people, which makes so much sense. And in spirituality, because it's in Pisces, okay, that, wow, that's a full circle moment. But let's go through the signs. And then at the end, I will share with you a little bit this chapter and how I transition from chapter of Aquarius to chapter of Pisces. So if you are in a progress moon in Aries, this is your initiation chapter. You are ready to go out there, take action, do the things that you want to do, be a leader in the world. This is really a fast, extroverted chapter. You cannot help but taking the action, move. Maybe you move places as well. Maybe you start as an entrepreneur. Maybe you change job. But it's something, it's an initiation. It's like it's something new, new beginning, because as Aries, it's the first sign of the zodiac. So you are starting a new progress moon cycle. You are starting beginning from like the first sign. If your progress moon is in Taurus right now, you had that fast moment. Now you have to ground yourself back to earth. Take all that you've learned in this chapter and set the solid foundation for what you want to cultivate in the next chapter. So this is an introverted, it's a slow chapter. It's about really grounding yourself back to earth and set the foundation kind of chapter. If you are in a Gemini progress moon, this is an outgoing chapter. It's extroverted. It's about using your voice. It's about communication, about connecting with other people. Maybe you are networking. Maybe you are started. This is perfect to start some sort of voice project, like communication project. If you want to start a podcast, a book, if you want to launch a book and all of that, this or write a book, this is perfect. You can connect to the energy of Mercury, communication and channeling. This is the perfect time to do so. If you are in a Cancer progress moon chapter, this is the chapter to focus on home that can be yourself, your body, and a physical home space. Maybe you want to change home. Maybe you want to really feel deeper into this feeling of home within yourself as well. Maybe it's a chapter where you become a mother or you choose to become a mother if you are identify as a female, if you are in a female if you have a uterus, you can create life. And maybe this is a chapter to really connect to your mother lineage, to your ancestors, and maybe also clear a lot of that, really, and find roots as well. This is a beautiful chapter as well. If you are in a Leo progress moon, this is a chapter to connect with your inner child. Let it take, unleash your inner child, let it take the center stage and really shine your light so brightly. This is also a chapter maybe when you perform on stage or you feel seen from other people and you really do it from your heart. This is a heart chapter. Connect to your creativity. Also, maybe this is a chapter where you start dating again. This is a powerful heart connection chapter. If you are on your progress moon in Virgo, this is a chapter to an embodiment chapter. It's a chapter to embody what you've been learning, really feel it deep into your body. It's a chapter where you reconnect maybe to your health, to your routines, create healthy routines that support your day-to-day life. And then this may be a chapter where you are starting to thinking of how you can be at service to others. This is really a beautiful chapter to also plan something, declutter your house, declutter your life so you can create space for the collaboration that are coming in the next chapter. This Virgo progress moon, it's again an interior chapter. And then Libra progress moon chapter. This is really putting yourself out there, creating the partnership, the collaboration. Libra, it's all about relationship. It's an outward chapter. It's an extroverted chapter. Connect to the people, create the collaboration, also for your job, for your career, for so much more than that. Maybe it's a time where you get married, or maybe it's a time where you engage on a project with some other leaders. This is powerful time to do that and to balance as well that work-life balance too. Then if you are in a progress moon in Scorpio, that can feel depressing in some sort of way because it's time to go deep, deep, deep under the sea in the underworld and really bring light to your shadow. This is a time where you do a lot of shadow work. This is a time where you really connect deeper to yourself, to the trauma that you have experienced and really bring it up so you can bring all to light and heal. This is a deep healing chapter. Maybe you connect to your also sexuality, your intuitive gifts as well. This is a deep, profound chapter. After that, after the deep profound chapter, we have the fun chapter when the progress moon is in Sagittarius. This is your travel era, your fun chapter. It's the chapter that you need to put yourself out there, take the leap, go on that trip, say yes to this new adventure, but also put yourself out there in a way, teach people. Like you have learned a lot, you can teach as well. Storytelling chapter sort of thing. This is a fun out there chapter. And then we come back to Earth with the progress moon in Capricorn. This is really about your career. What is the legacy that you want to leave behind? What's your mark in the world? It's really reconnecting to that, to your work. And maybe you change work, maybe you upscale your job, maybe you create something. This is really a like work chapter. Then we have when your progress moon is in Aquarius, this is a like fuck it era sort of thing. It's a break free, it's freedom, it's liberation. It's time to be out there again. It's an extroverted chapter, but be out there with the collective and realize that there are so many like beliefs that you need to let go, so many patterns, break free from everything so you can liberate yourself once and for all, and then head to the next chapter where you go inward as well. You reflect, you reassess, and you finally let go. And here we are in the last chapter, your progress moon in Pisces. It's really to clear the karma, let go, move with the water, let the water release everything that no longer serves you, that you realize in that Aquarius progress moon, and really connect deeper with yourself. Come back home to spirit, to God, the universe, whatever you want to call. Connect deeply with your intuitive guides, with your intuition, and let it guide you in this chapter. And really go with the flow, ride the waves of your emotions. And this is a beautiful conclusion chapter. Take your time to go inward, reflect, reassess, so then you can clear everything, let go, and start the cycle again when the progress moon comes back into Aries. So I hope this is landing for you guys. And if you are in one of those chapter, make sure to comment and let me know in which chapter you are in, because that tells me a lot about like the transits that are happening for you. And also, when I have astrocartography readings, one of the first things that I look at, besides the transit, to understand a little bit where the person is at, it's the progress moon. Because if you tell me I want to move somewhere and I'm not sure where, and I am in a Pisces progress moon, I tell you to like really go with the flow, trust your intuition, go into certain lines. If you're in an Aries chapter, I'll tell you go to the Mars line. That's when you really can enjoy this energy, and get the momentum going. So this is such a tool that I use in my day-to-day life, and that helps you to really validate, first of all, like the chapter that you're in, what's coming alive for you, and also like move with that as well. Excuse me. And to like bring this back home, I want to share like how I transition from my Aquarius progress moon chapter into Pisces. So I shared a little bit in the previous video as well, or 2 videos ago, when I said that I took a trip to Mexico this year in 2025, at the beginning of the year, during the time that I knew my progress moon was moving into Aquarius to Pisces. But to be honest with you, a couple of months before, I already started feeling like this was coming to an end. I was not feeling more like social, being out there, breaking free from things. I was going more inward. I wanted to take the time just like with myself as well, and to reflect and to go back to doing trips alone. And so when the time came, I decided, okay, what's the best place for me to go to do that? And I went to Mexico, and I went in a more like quiet local place. And I went there by myself, and I really connected to the water, to the land, because I knew I really wanted to. I did a ritual in front of the ocean to really let go of that chapter in Aquarius and see what this chapter brought up to me, the reflection. I broke free from so many things. I like just to mention a few, I broke up with my religion, meaning that I was brought up Catholic, Christian, and I like signed the paper to not be in the religion because that didn't feel like energetically fulfilling for me. I break free from so many, like I did so many courses where I literally like break free from things like from my family beliefs and all of that. I connected with astrology again. Aquarius, it's ruled by Uranus. It's a planet of astrology. And yeah, these are just a few things. And I reflected on all of that, and I knew that the Pisces progress would come with some challenges for me because I'm a very earth person and water doesn't come naturally to me. And by water, I mean like feel my feelings and going with the flow. I'm very much like practical and follow the plan and like have everything organized. But this chapter, and I've been in it for 6 months now, has been really all about learning to have these feelings, feel them in my body, move through them, and then create, connect to the universe and let it guide me. It's the first time in my life where I didn't make decisions like real quick, but I just like waited for clarity, waited for signs, for intuition, for trust. And that's why I landed here in Belgium. That's why I did my first chapter in Paros. And that's why I have nothing planned for my third chapter of this summer. It's still all I know that will be revealed to me because I'm really looking to connect more with my intuition. I'm connecting on my day-to-day life, and I'm like really making it a practice to really connect with that and let it guide me, let my spirit guide me. Excuse me, towards where I'm meant to go. So yeah, this is a difficult chapter sometimes because there are so many revelations, so many feelings. I'm such a like I take a lot of like energies on me, and the universe is sending me a lot of messages, and sometimes it can feel like unsettling, but I'm learning to like connect to the water element, like being by the water or shower or really like being around bodies of water to connect with that. And I feel like I'm like getting better at it, and even if sometimes it's hard, I'm enjoying this chapter, and I really want to like savor it, nourish myself, and reflect and let go like a wave, like the water, let the water take everything that no longer serves me. So when my progress moon in Aries will come in 2 years from now, I think it's July 2027. So yes, 2 years still. Oh my gosh, a part of me is like, oh my gosh, let's get into Aries. I'm very familiar with fire, so I prefer it. But anyways, that's my ego side probably talking. But yes, so I lost my track of thought. So yes, this is really like I'm trying to enjoy this chapter and to really make the most of it, because then this is really preparation for a next big cycle in 2 years from now. But yeah, this was my episode of the Progress Moon in Progress Moon for you. And really, if you take anything, like let this chapter be your compass to really validate yourself, to live the life that you're meant to live, and to connect back home to yourself. So let me know if this was helpful, and make sure to join me tomorrow in my new moon event with Carly, and I'll see you soon. Peace and love. Ciao.